guys, so today I have another video for you all, and this is going to be my April favorites. This is a little late, but I just started getting really busy at work again, so sorry about that. I just wanted to film it and get this on there. I've never done a favorites video, so please forgive me because I picked out a ton of products that I've been loving lately, so that's why there's a lot. But yeah, I'm just going to get started. So first I'm going to start out with brushes. So I've been really loving face brushes lately, so I love the Morphe M501 brush. This I use for highlight, and I thought it was the one that a lot of YouTubers use, like Manny and Jacqueline, Nicole Concilio, but it's actually the M509 or something, but it's pretty similar. It's just a little smaller, but it still works great for highlight, so I really like that one. Another is the Morphe E34, which just looks like this, and I love this for foundation. It gives a really nice airbrush finish, so I like that. And this is the Morphe M439. This has been my favorite brush of all time for foundation. It really puts it on amazing, and that's what I can say about that because I could just go on. The next one is the Sephora Pro Mini Brush. It's the 55.5. It kind of looks like the previous Morphe brush, but I like using this for bronzer, just because it's not dense. It's really nice. It doesn't pack on the color too much. I'm not too much of a bronzer person, so that brush is perfect because it gives a little color, but not too much. And then the next one is the Real Techniques blush brush. I've seen a lot of people use this, and I need to find a good blush brush that would not put on the color too harsh because I can't do that. I don't want to look like a clown. The next thing that goes along with brushes is the Cinema Secrets Makeup Brush Cleanser. I've been loving this. It's really great for spot cleaning because it dries instantly and it smells good. It doesn't smell like too chemically.
I can't say that right. Claire, do you mind?
Next, I'm going to start off with face products. So I've been really liking the Too Faced Hangover Primer. Always been wanting to try this, but I always get other primers, and I finally decided to just get it. So it's really nice because it has coconut water in it, so it's really hydrating as well. So yeah, I love this. The next thing is the Laura Mercier Translucent Loose Setting Powder. This stuff, I'm pretty sure you all know what this is because everyone and their mother uses this, but it's honestly the best setting powder I've ever tried. I really like using this also to set my concealer because it doesn't leave that white cast that a couple others do. For setting makeup, I've been really liking the Urban Decay Chill Makeup Setting Spray. It's cooling and hydrating, and it's just amazing. It really makes your foundation last all day and the rest of your makeup. Foundation, so these I've been loving and I've been wearing every day since I got it. They're almost empty, so I need to get some back up soon, but it's the Tarte Rainforest of the Sea Water Foundation and the Rainforest of the Sea Aqua Sealer Concealer. These two together are amazing, and even when I use other concealers or other foundations, they still work perfectly with those other items, so I really like them. They're really lightweight, but they do give a nice coverage, and they are buildable, which is nice. Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer, and I have it in light, and I love the packaging, first of all. I saw Jacqueline's video showing this, or maybe it was on her Snapchat, but either one of those, like I saw it, and she was raving about it and says it smells good. It literally smells like coconuts. So yeah, it has a mirror on the bottom, and it comes with this little weird like sponge brush. I don't know how that would work with bronzer, but I just use a brush. And then for highlighters, I have two. I have the Becca and Jaclyn Hill Champagne Glow Palette. The two I use in here are Champagne Pop and Pearl. I like mixing those together. Sometimes I like just wearing Pearl on my brow bone to highlight and then in the inner corners to highlight, and it looks amazing, but I like to mix the two for my cheeks. And I don't really use blush copper. I do have a full size of that, and it's too dark for me, so I don't really know what to use it for besides eyeshadow. And the other highlight is the highlighting powder from Bobbi Brown. Just looks like that. This one came out in the holiday season, so it is a smaller packaging, but they actually repackaged it in the
permanent packaging.
in permanent packaging. But this is the Pink Glow, and it is super pretty. I've been liking this one on and off as well. Highlights have been my favorite thing lately. And then for blush, I have two. And they're good dupes for each other as well. So I've really been liking, I have it in my palette, the MAC Margin blush. And I'm just going to swatch it on one side so I can swatch the other and show you kind of how similar they are. And then the other one is NARS Orgasm blush.
Most awkward name ever.
Okay, they're not similar at all. I thought they were. Orgasm is more pink. So this is Orgasm and that's Margin, so that was a fail. But to me they looked similar when I put them on. They kind of, like right now I have Margin on and it is shiny, so it mixes in with the highlight, which I really like. But I thought they were closer, but I guess not. Next I'm going to go on to brows. So I have two.
Now my chinchilla is going to start.
So the first product is from Anastasia. It's the Dip Brow Pomade, and I have it in the color Blonde. And I love this stuff. If you haven't tried it yet, definitely try it because it's amazing and it's life-changing. The next one is the Hourglass Arch Brow Sculpting Pencil, and I have this in Blonde as well. And it's kind of like the new Anastasia pencil that they came out with, where it's like this chunky piece. But this works really well as well. For the days where you don't want to sit and really sculpt out your brows with the pomade, because sometimes that can be a while and sometimes it can be messy. Well, this one's technically face. Well, it's technically a highlighter, but I use it as a face product. I've been really liking the Benefit Shy Beam, the Dandelion Shy Beam. This is technically a matte highlight, but I use it as an under eye brightener because I don't like matte highlights personally, but I've always seen, I think it was Nicole Concilio, she was saying about how it's a really good under eye brightener, so I got it for that and I really like it. And it works well with my concealer. And, oh, I'm going to put that there. So, now, what else? I've been really liking the MAC Pro Longwear Paint Pot in Painterly. As you all know, this is like my go-to like setting cream shadow thing that I put on before my shadow. I've been obsessing with this color from ColourPop. It's the Super Shock Shadow in Sugar, and their shadows are amazing. This is the first shadow that I got from I almost said Sugar Pop, from ColourPop, and I really like it. It's actually what I have on my eyes right now, and I'm obsessed. And the next one is from Sugar Pill, and this is their loose eyeshadow in the shade Lumi. Like white shade, but it has blue iridescent in it. And I love layering this on top of other blues. And then my favorite thing of all time right now is the Inglot Gel Liner in number 77. This stuff is amazing. I used to hate gel liners because they never came out right for me. Now that I have this, I can honestly say, like, when people say it's the best, it really is the best. And I pretty much used it over my Kat Von D tattoo liner, and that's huge because that eyeliner is like my life. Now this one is. I like gel liners more than liquid liners now because it really gives you that sharp wing. So I guess to go along with that, I'm going to talk about this brush. It's the Royal and Langnickel Brow Angle, but I use it for wing liner and it works perfect because it's stiff enough stiff but also flexible enough. And it's super tiny, so it really gets that nice sharp wing. Liner I've been liking is the new Marc Jacobs Blacker, but this is the Fine Liner Ultra Skinny Gel Eye Crayon. This stuff is amazing. And the two mascaras I've been liking are both from Marc Jacobs. It's the Marc Jacobs Velvet Noir Mascara. Comes in the pretty packaging like all of his other stuff. And then I like the Feather Noir Mascara in Noir as well. And this I use for the lower lash line because the brush is super tiny. So the two palettes I've been obsessing with lately is the Chocolate Bonbon palette and the Chocolate Semi-Sweet Chocolate Bar from Too Faced. I'm sure you all know what these look like, but I'll show you anyways. So that's that. What I like doing is mixing these two particular palettes together, and I have eyeshadow all over me now. And this is the Bonbons palette. The shade right here, Cafe Au Lait, I think is what it's called. This taupey shade has been my favorite. Now on to the last part, which is lips. And this I have the most products for because they are...
Do I have a dent? They're my most favorite. I have a dent in my packaging.
So to start off with, I've been liking the Marc Jacobs 10 Make Out Lip Lock Moisture Balm. And it has SPF 18 sunscreen in it, but it just looks like this. It's a little round tube. And it's really moisturizing. I usually put it on at night. And then in the morning, they are perfect for matte liquid lipsticks especially. My favorite lip products are all liquid lipsticks, of course. I don't really like regular lipstick anymore. So the first three are all from Dose of Colors. They're all the ones I got at IMATS. So it's Truffle, Stone, and Desert Suede. I love them all. And then the infamous Bow and Arrow by Kat Von D. Then I have Charmed by Ofra, which is the Manny and Ofra collab. I've been loving that one lately. And then the ColourPop in Little Stitches. The only thing I don't like about ColourPop, I just noticed that the name is like rubbing off already, and I haven't even had these that long. And it's super cute packaging, but like it's rubbing off, so that's not fun. So those are all of my April favorites, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I definitely can never narrow any section down to at least 2 or 3. I have to pick like 5 things. But yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you all in the next one.